Hey there folks, and welcome to the video. F1 is getting ready for the first of two races at Silverstone this weekend. The British Grand Prix, which will be followed next weekend by the 70th anniversary Grand Prix, which will bring different compounds of tyres in comparison to the Austrian and Styrian Grand Prix doubleheader, will be kicking off a triple header of races with the Spanish Grand Prix. But there are a couple of different items that I want to talk about before we get into talking about predictions. First of which is to do with the anti-racism protest. Now, F1 have already allocated a time for this to be taking place in the schedule, which I've done a video about, which you can find in the description below, but essentially my synopsis of it is that it's good that they're doing something that allocates it. It takes away some of the strength of a protest, to say, because of the fact that it's been allocated a time frame, but at the same time it takes away the controversy, and I hope that means that more drivers will take part in it. But Romain Grosjean, who Lewis singled out after the Hungarian Grand Prix for having said that, oh, we've done it once, so why do we need to do it again, has said that he's changed his mind about this. He believes that what he said then was wrong. He had a 45-minute call with Lewis Hamilton, and that at the same time, he says that he was largely speaking in his capacity as the head of the Grand Prix Drivers Association, the GPDA. You can find an article by the race in the description below, written by Scott Mitchell about this. At the same time, Racing Point have got two items on the agenda. First thing, and perhaps more importantly, is Sergio Perez. Perez is currently self-isolating after one of the tests that he carried out, as the drivers have to do, I believe, every 5 days, has come back inconclusive. Now, we don't know whether that necessarily means a positive test or a negative test. He's going to have to get retested, and then the results from that will come up. There are now debates over what's going to happen in regards to a kind of reserve driver. You would reckon it might be one of the Mercedes reserves, like perhaps Stoffel Vandoorne or Esteban Gutierrez. In that case, I'd say it's most likely Gutierrez, as Vandoorne is getting prepared for the return of Formula E at Berlin. But at the same time, we have to wait to see what's going on with that. However, the other item in regards to Racing Point is that protest. Well, the protest, I guess, by Renault over the legality of the RP20. Now, we haven't really found out anything yet, and if that happens in the meantime, I'll be making another video about it. But as of right now, there still hasn't really been any kind of verdict over the protests that Renault have been placing. To be honest, I really hope that even if it's like, oh, they did just take tons of photographs and write the signs down themselves, I really hope that Renault gets called out for making a silly protest. I feel that a lot of it is jealousy because of the fact that Racing Point found something that was actually illegal with Renault's brakes last year. And Renault have got a lot of shortcomings with the car that they're not really willing to address. Hence why they keep on having problems with lead drivers, you know, not being part of the team after a couple of seasons. But at the same time, let's give some predictions for the Grand Prix ahead, as you see some footage from F1 2020 in which Valtteri Bottas shows a total awareness 99 running into the back of a Lewis Hamilton, and Sebastian Vettel does the Spinala trying to do an overtake as well. I reckon that Mercedes are going to try and, well, get another clean sweep of pole position and victory. I reckon they'll probably do that at the 70th anniversary as well. They usually have an advantage here. I think they've gotten the last 5 pole positions and 4 of the last 5 race wins, and I think that will just be amplified by the strength of the W11. Behind them, I don't know. I don't think Racing Point will be the second fastest. I think that'll still be Red Bull. But after that, I reckon it will be a battle between Racing Point, McLaren, and Ferrari, which I think Racing Point will come out on top of. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.